everyone!
Not coming?
He'll be late for in an hour. He has a
Oh,
meeting.
okay.
Yeah, he's gonna be really late. Hi everybody, my
No
name is
problem.
Rose. Pleasure to see you, and hello Kitty! Long time no see. I'm the Dungeon Master for tonight, and my players are gonna introduce themselves, and then we'll figure out what's going on in this session. Let's start off with ZZ.
Meow. No, I'm not playing the cat tonight. But I am a chaos cat, and I will be playing Leona, our lovely hexblade warlock.
And Tasha.
Hello, hello. I'll be playing Lyra, the lovely roguelock tonight.
And last but not least, my beloved.
Oh, you made me ink.
Actually, yeah, I'm playing Jeron, the Minotaur Paladin today.
Alright,
But
last
he told me
time.
not to make silly voices, so I had to.
And last time they were at a festival, we kind of left them in the festival, because...
Yeah, kind of left us hanging,
Yeah.
Help! Help! I'm hanging! Hanging on the thread! Aren't I in, dire need of health? Was that this game? Am I
I had
still at
said...
0 hit points?
No, that was a couple sessions ago.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
I had also said that you all can long rest. Because you're at a festival, you will have gotten a long rest anyway.
Okay.
Free drinks. No. Actually,
No. There was a plug-in thing that I was playing around with for drinking stuff.
fair enough. I will be right back. I'm gonna go on a quick BRB. Sorry about that. My landlord decided to call at the inopportune moment.
Hey, no. If your landlord calls, it's not an inopportune moment. It's the moment they needed to call you.
Do you have to go down for the mail, Rose? Or
In a couple minutes, yeah. Not right a second.
okay.
So, they managed to make their way to the city of... If I can find the right name. The Oasis. It's a beautiful city full of stuff, and if they join the Owlbear Rodeo, as the stream can see, it is a desert city with a lot of acacia trees everywhere, a lot of sandstone buildings. There is an actual oasis called the Indigo Oasis full of lovely purple flowers, and a grand palace at the far northeastern side. It is a sultanate of the island of Levin.
The Sultanate.
Yep.
Basically, this is based off of Arabic, Arabian Nights style era. Aladdin.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's that
Just
style of
purple.
architecture, that style of buildings. There's adobe or whatever it is buildings with wooden slatted roofs. They have flat tops for the most part. There's drainage all over the place. There's water troughs or aqueducts and stuff like that, focused all on the Indigo Oasis.
And there's a nice river that goes past in front of the palace with a small bridge over top of it that flows quite regularly. In this area, there are more trees than a normal desert would have, because as most deserts have like one or two and a bunch of cacti. This has actual acacia trees. A lot of them.
Where's the
Sorry, go on ahead.
Where's the map? Oh, there it is.
I'm say it should be over
You
here.
need to make your maps bigger, girl. I
Should,
found it. Cause
and
yeah.
I have to zoom in on the
Big
other
for that small
side.
person.
At the zoom in on this side. I made each of them. Neil made his, but I made each of them their own little isometric tokens.
Using 2 minute, there's a website called 2 minute tabletop. They do maps and tokens and things like that. They have a token editor that's free. You can kind of customize it to a lesser degree with the colors. If anyone is interested in it, I will give you guys a link to it in our channels for later, and you can customize your own person if you want.
Yes, I showed them the ones I made, and they all seem to be pretty okay with them. I hunted to try and find them as close to their actual pictures as I possibly could.
It worked for me.
Oh yeah, they look great.
But yes, so you're having a wonderful festival. There is there's abundantly wine of about 3 different flavors. There is food everywhere, and several different vendors calling out their wares. In the middle of the main area here, there is a woman with darker skin and golden markings all across her arms and down her body, as well as bands on her. What was it? Bands on her upper arm and her wrist. Her eyes are also gold, and her outfit is very flowy, kind of ripped in part type thing. That is a light uh, goldeny yellow, and her hair, instead of being silver, because she's a drow, because it's me, her
Nope.
hair is not silver, it is actually blonde.
Oh.
A blonde-haired drow. I wonder if
Yes.
it's a dye job.
You don't know, you haven't talked to her.
Exactly.
She.
I'm going for the food. You suddenly, Jaron is sniffing. What is that? And he runs towards the stall with something he recognizes. And Rosie, give me something surprising that is meat-based.
You go up to a stall that has a blush fruit lamb, slow roasted desert lamb in blush fruit reduxed sauce and honey fig. It is crisp with crisp herbs and blue salt crusts. I'll
Jaron
repost a
is
picture.
drooling. He runs over. He's like, how much? How much? They're like, they go to slice off a little piece. He's like, no, the whole thing.
That'd be about 4 or 5 gold for the whole lamb. 'Cause that's a pretty big lamb.
It's like a couple of copper for a serving, and he's like, I want the whole thing. They're like, what do we do? What do we do? Do we sell it to him? 10 gold. 10 gold? 10 gold.
10
10 gold.
gold.
Jaron's like, 10 gold.
10 gold.
Grabs it by the bone, holds it up like it's a Zelda trophy.
Do-do-do-do!
I've got the meat haunch. Haha, we can distract the monster later. And he starts gnawing. For anyone who hasn't noticed, yes, minotaurs in D&D are carnivores, or can be.
What do the other two do? What do the ladies do?
Probably do something similar with a little bit less savagery.
Yeah, Pop. Not Pop. Uh, I'm looking at my VTM stuff right now.
I noticed.
Lyra will eat, but she's also kind of doing like subtle staking. Like who looks who's finely dressed, who's got big purses, you know?
Oh, who's finally just is somebody actually offering wine? This lovely gentleman who I need to find the information on.
Oh, it's Tiefling Daddy.
Well,
Tiefling
if he has
Daddy.
if there's information on him, don't rob him blind.
I did basic information, not a lot, like not big information. I gotta find his drink to find him. There it is. Zelkin. His name is Zelkin Red or Reed, depending on how you pronounce the name. And he walks like a serpent in silk. His infernal markings glow subtly through his robes of scorched crimson. His sand wine is infamous for creating emotional intoxication amongst the locals, and often used to unlock forgotten trauma and ecstatic bliss.
This gentleman walks towards you with the subtle smile of a salesman. He looks at you with that sleek, slender bottle of wine in hand and says, "Madame, would you like to taste one of our favored glasses? Special just for you." Whichever one of you is closest.
That would be Tasha. I'll let you and Tasha
This is
deal with that. I
this
need
is
to go
on
pick
you,
up my
Tasha.
mail.
She goes, no, thank you.
He like glances you up and down and then steps back to his stall, looking around, offering drinks to anyone else. It's like, he's like, try my sand wine, known to relax even the most prudish of people. Glares at Lyra or
Lyra, Lyra.
Lyra. Ah, oh yes, because
Yeah.
this, yes, I
Leona is
remember.
me.
You're Leona. I'm horrible
Hi.
with names. Who are you people? Why are you on my lawn?
Get off my lawn.
Get off my lawn. Looks around corner wondering where Rosie went.
Rosie just went down to grab the mail.
Yep. All right, so give me a perception check, Tasha.
Alrighty. Do, 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 do. She's doing the. Oh, thank you.
You've got mail. Do do
Yes,
do
he has mail.
do.
So I heard the lawnmower, so I was like, oh, time to go get that.
Excuse me, bot.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
folks.
I don't think Lyra's perception noticed anything.
No. No, it did not.
There we go.
What was the other perception? Or what was a bad perception check from?
Oh. Oops.
Oh, good. Oh, good. No, all
No,
good.
it wasn't showing up. That's why I re-rolled. I'm like,
Okay.
All good. All good. I was just basically all right. So something happened that you didn't notice, and something happened that you did notice. Is what's going on.
okay.
So you spotted someone you thought thinks might have a fat wallet, easy to pickpocket, grab and go as you walk past.
Mhm.
Do you want to take that opportunity?
Yeah, she'll just quietly,
They're within reach. You could do a sleight of hands check and have a pouch which you feel has like 20 to 50 gold in it. Just jingled it just right. You're like, ooh, that's a nice one.
13.
13 was
Not
enough to
bad.
wiggle it because I think you got some bonuses probably somewhere, but that's actually enough. They have gotten this one. You like wiggle it loose, and you go. You stuff it in the inside your cloak and like step to the side, turn around, walk over to one of the other people,
Ran
and
up and down
right,
the stairs.
you go to check your pouch,
Hmm?
and it's not there.
She
Uh-oh.
goes, excuse me, what?
In the process of you taking someone else's pouch, yours went missing, and you look in the pouch that you grabbed, and it's filled with lead coins.
She starts hunting for that motherfucker that took her money.
Somebody's caught you at your own game. You fell for their bait, and while you were going for it, they wiped your wallet.
Can she try and find this person? Because that
Oh,
fucker is going to be a soul in her book.
Go right ahead to try.
of course you can.
You
All
can
right, so
certainly
perception or
try.
investigation?
Perception.
All right. She's like, motherfucker.
Bitch, come here. That
All
does
All right,
not
Rose, you're
succeed.
the DM. You can take back over, of course.
Yep. That does not actually succeed because the person got a higher stealth than you. They fucked off real fast.
Uh-oh.
What you
Don't
do?
worry, you'll get an opportunity again later.
Oh yes. You do notice that the drow has moved into a different area though.
She's going to go find that motherfucking drow because she knows now who took her fucking money.
Who you think took her money?
It was either the drow or the tiefling. Right now she's just pissed and wants blood.
My money!
Bitch, you took my money.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, Azizi, you're being offered a slice of temptation petal cake. I'll show you the
Oh.
picture.
Please do.
Milady, would one as wondrous as you care to try a simple slice of cake?
Ooh, that is very pretty.
It is a many-layered cake with each tier being magically infused with all sorts of fun stuff. And, yes, one of the
It's
people
a bite
around
of
the...
wild magic.
Sort of.
All right. Can I use perception on this slice of cake to see what the hell's going on?
I'll give you Arcana. Because it's magic.
Arcana. Oh, this is gonna be even worse. Why
Alright.
not? Or I can just nail it. Holy.
So this is a magically infused cake that will walk you through a couple of different emotions. Could be good, could be bad, depends on what slice you get. Though
It's an emotional vibe.
It's an emotional vibe, and it goes in each layer of the cake has a different emotion. So
Would
it
you
could
like
be
to
like
do stage 5 grief? You can get a slice of stage 5 grief.
you could, or stage 5, joy,
Empathy, joy, ecstasy, pleasure, pain, frustration.
or all of the above in one piece.
There's certain markets for every emotion, and if you ask correctly, you can get the emotion you're looking for.
So, which piece is being offered to me?
It looks like it's the joy and other heightened senses. Like good
This is a
stuff.
festival, so they would want to encourage positive emotion.
Yes.
So it's a
Eh.
positive and possibly pleasurable emotion.
Joy, passion, serenity.
You know what? I'll take it. Why not?
Alright, give me a con save after you eat that.
Alright.
Because, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm rolling the dice. I'll be a little risky today.
Ooh, okay. It tastes so good you want more. A lot more. You know that cake that you just take the bite and you're like, oh my god! With the rest of it? Yeah.
This for breakfast, lunch, and supper every day for the rest of eternity, and I still wouldn't have enough of this.
Yes.
Exactly. Yes.
That is what you're feeling right now. Just overcome with, oh my god, I must have more. This is so good. Oh my god. And everything around you seems to be brighter, seems to be lighter, happier, better.
You've just been dopamined.
Yeah.
I'm on drugs.
You
Yeah.
just got this. You just got this speed cake. Happiness.
Yeah.
Everything is bright. Acid everything.
I, I smell colors, guys.
Yes, you do. Tasha,
Wonderful.
what are you going to do when you try to figure out if she took your money or not?